Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. God, it feels like a Monday, doesn't it?
It does feel like Monday.
It feels like a Monday. You want to know why? Because it is a Monday, Crick. I'm tired.
Heard that.
But we're
Heard
here.
that.
We're live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's my wonderful co-host, Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Heavy Step should be joining us here soon. That is our special guest insider to explain what is going on right now. What's the emergency? We don't know. He knows. But he's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Late and gay.
Makes you wonder sometimes, huh? Makes you really think about everything.
Mm-hmm. Does. Puts in perspective.
But how are you doing, Craig?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right, Chuck. Like I said, I'm moving a little slow this morning, too. We got out in the yard yesterday, messed around. Our pops came over. We worked on the deck and got it situated in pretty good shape. We're getting everything ready to sell this house. So we've been having to do a lot of different things, but we had a good productive day yesterday, man. And just chugging along, moving a little slow this morning. Basketball still sucks. I hate basketball, dude. But it could be worse. It could be Shane Lowry.
We're gonna get into Shane Lowry. That was hilarious. Hilarious because I had sold out of everything. So I was like, yes. This is why people, when you get up to 90% of something, especially in golf, just sell out of the position. Because crazier things have happened. I saw some highlights from the Spurs Knicks game, and I kept thinking of what Beardo showed us about Karl Anthony Towns, and he was on full display yesterday too.
I didn't realize that's what he sounded like, man.
He
does sound like he'd hold one in his mouth if the swelling went down.
He's too big to sound like that.
I agree 100%. That should have been worked on.
I know why he'll never win an NBA title.
I was feeling that way anyway. Now I'm certain.
Holy cow! Supporting still alive in NBA Survivor Week 1. Only 4 people left now. I had a baby. Super Dream says Will killed his golf picks. Dude, I've been telling you guys, golf, somehow, some way, I have just decided to tune into golf mainly because of these contests over on this season. But betting golf has been my most profitable thing over the last 3 weeks. And yeah, we crushed it this week.
We love that.
Especially using prediction markets because you can sell out, buy in at certain points, and sell out at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, says you guys talking about Karl Anthony Towns? Yes, we are.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even do it as gay as him. I can't even get close. Crick, I got something to show you.
Show me, man.
Took the boys somewhere yesterday. We had ourselves a boys' day, and they had a blast. I had to go downtown Spokane, though, which I always hate doing. Like, I paid extra to park real close to where we wanted to go because you just start driving down and you just see people drugged out and just, losing their mind and stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's Sunday morning. It's 11 a.m. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We went to. Oh, I didn't mean to. There we go. We went to Legoland, or the Lego store.
Dude.
I nerded out.
Lord of the Rings, let's go, dude. You did nerd out, bro. That's going to be cool, though, dude.
What I'm going to do for premium this month. I'm going to build this on stream.
That's fantastic.
But here's the real one that I got. And my wife and I are going to put this together one night. I told her I got this to motivate me to finish taxes because I'm not going to do this till I get all my taxes done.
Dude, that's freaking awesome, dude.
Isn't that sick?
That's freaking awesome, dude. That's fantastic, man. That'll be a good time right there.
Yeah, just 2,000 pieces.
Dude, I'm thinking Legos ain't no joke. I've been to that.
Never kid was really super into Legos, but since my kids are getting into them, I'm like,
I know I was never a big Lego guy either, but they're pretty fun, man. You get in there working with the kids, building that stuff.
yeah,
They got that damn Lego land up in Mall of America up there.
oh,
in Minneapolis.
that thing's sick.
Yeah, bro. They've got like giant Lego dudes built and stuff. I mean, you're talking 2,000 people. We're talking 200,000 pieces in some of these damn things. It's crazy.
Ace got this.
Let's go, baby.
The Lego truck he's going to put together today.
All right.
Guess what Cal got? Just take a guess.
I have no idea, dude.
Beardo would be proud of him.
Let's see it. God, Beardo would be proud of it. I wouldn't expect anything less from that kid. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that store was pretty cool. Ace it was crazy because I'm like in there, I'm like, God, I want to look at everything. But they have like little tables and stuff all over the place for like kids to just build Legos, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Ace didn't want to leave that. He could care less. He's the only kid I've ever met that like didn't care about. He didn't even really want to pick out a Lego set. He's like, I just want to stand here and build this Lego, this, like Lego table. And I'm like, but you do this all day, every day at home. And you want to go look at all these cool Lego? No.
He said, because I'm good at it, Dad.
Yeah, and Cal's like running over, just making friends with everyone. Hey, you want to build this tower? Hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to...
Social butterfly.
I just stood there and watched them. And I was like, okay, you guys do your thing.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. Stock market.
I heard the homeless are a protected species over. Oh, yeah, they are protected in Washington State. Don't mess with them. The Mario Kart one is sorry. Dude, that Mario Kart one, I wasn't going to get it, Crick. But since I was there for so long, I kept staring at it. Like, I went and bought all the other ones. And I was just there looking at it, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to buy it because if I don't,
I'm just going to buy it.
I'm just going to keep about it. I'm just going to buy this stupid fucking thing. I'll build it on stream. It'll be a tax write-off. There we go.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Super James says 2,000 pieces almost equals Wilt Chamberlain numbers. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of Legos.
Mario one's going to be cool, though. I'm not letting the kids play with it. I'm going to set it up back there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't play with that one, dude.
No. Oh, look at that. Step says he's coming in soon. Emergency news incoming.
We'll see, man.
Sporty says, no financial advice, but the stock market's opening down today. Good opportunity to buy. Some things on sale. Yeah. Well, that usually happens when you go to war. So that's great.
All this shit makes my head hurt.
What up, Patriot? What do you think Patriot would think of this? Patriot, what do you think of this?
I can tell you right now what he's going to say. He's just going to say, nerd. That's all it's going to say.
I got to get that thing. You know what? Got to get that thing built before the movie, though. The new movie comes out in a month.
Man, you got taxes to get done, Legos to build.
I'm not looking forward to it at all. I do this to myself, though, and this year I'm going to be better at it. But and I told myself I'd do this last year, but the problem is taxes. The taxes aren't hard, but the hard part is doing the business side of things here and all the shit that I can write off that I kind of have marked, but I haven't like put together in a file. So I got to go search and get all that, download, like print off a bunch of shit, download it, calculate everything that I spent.
Love that.
I haven't done yet, you know.
Adulting, man.
You see how well I'm trying to stall for steps to get in here today.
Yeah, trying to. Well, maybe at his funeral.
You ain't wrong. How was your weekend?
It was good, man. It was a good weekend. We had SD's dad. His birthday was on Saturday. So they came over and we cooked. I cooked for them on Saturday night. We hung out, played some video games with the boys on Saturday night. Then we did everything yesterday, man. We were working out there on the deck and stuff. Hit some golf balls outside. I cooked them dinner again. Got to play some more video games with the boys last night because they had a little free time. So, man, it was all in all, it was a good weekend. Sports suck. They suck. I hate them. There's crazy shit going on in the world too. But all in all, I'm all right, man. I'm all right, I think. I was wondering this morning, I was starting a little slow. Wondering if I was going to be fired up because losing some bets and stuff yesterday. But all in all, I think I'm okay, bro. How about you, man?
It was good. Never long enough, but yeah, we had a fun day yesterday. Took the boys to the Lego store and took them out to McDonald's where they still actually, it was a rare one when they still have the little kids jungle gym play thing in there. So they got to do that.
Still exist?
Where there's one here in Post Falls.
Man, I'll tell you what. You will find some crazy shit going on in those little tunnels at the McDonald's and stuff. They probably grow the plague inside those things.
Yeah. Hopefully says file for an extension. I do that every year. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably do that. I'm too stubborn though. I want to get that shit done. Patriot says he was talking about some of the UFL rule changes that they do seem interesting. We'll have to pull them up and actually look at them one of these days. But over on Sports Wars in the chat, he was talking about 4 points for a 60-yard field goal.
It's not even real football. I can't get excited about that shit.
That kind of gets me excited.
I can't get excited about that shit. I can't get excited about football in the springtime. It don't feel right.
I had a good day yesterday, and obviously with all the golf picks that hit, and then Better Day gave out Jaylen Brown over 6.5 rebounds. I decided to bet him at 8+. He landed on 8.
A win's a win, sir.
Good morning, Princess.
Hey, Cricket.
What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing, Cricket? I know Cricket loves when I'm on time. It's 7:30. I'm here. You know, I just haven't been a frequent of the show as of late. Been a little off my game when it comes to sports. You know, we're in that little lull of between football and baseball for me. I hate basketball, Cricket. I'm with you on that. Like, I tried to get into it a little bit thereafter Super Bowl ended. I'm still, dabbling in it, but I have no confidence in basketball.
None. I get it.
It has made me feel like a very small man, almost like a child at this point. I just can't seem to. I just don't bask in it enough to really be able to have that edge. I just don't have that edge.
I don't think there's any basking in it. We can look at it, watch it. You can watch the whole damn game, whatever, and you can't account for the teams in like college basketball. They're going to score 54 points in the first half and 97 in the second half to push a game over and shit like that, or vice versa. I've seen it on both sides, and I'm just like, this is stupid. Makes zero sense. There's no reason or nothing that explains why it happens. It just happens. I'm over it.
Yeah, I tell myself this every year, and I never do it. We should be live betting basketball. That's the only way to really do it. Look into the lines, watch the game start, pounce on either a total or something, or somebody gets way up, bet them on the money. I don't know. Do something.
The only problem with betting it live is that I don't like watching the shit.
True. But, just look at the score at this point. Team gets up 25, take the plus 18.5 because it's going to get under 10.
Yeah.
Probably.
You're right, Steps. Yeah, when a team's down by 20, 25, just take them plus the 17 or 18.5, and they're going to lose by 12, and you just count your money and stack your nickels.
But I will say that freaking Mario Kart Lego thing is
pretty sweet.
I think that you made the right decision on getting that before you left the store.
Yeah, it was gonna bug the hell out of me if I didn't do it. It's just one of those. I'm like, this is gonna be an impulse buy. Fuck it. Here we go. I mean, I drove all the way over here. All the way.
Went all the way down, same as the parking.
Exactly. Actually, it was only $5 for 2 hours yesterday, so it wasn't bad.
Is that going to the city for you? Is that your or no?
That's my going to the city. Yeah,
that's your going to the city.
Which downtown Spokane really isn't much of a city, but Jamie says, how long does it take you to do your tax? To file your taxes, to file them, to actually do that, it only takes a couple hours. But I gotta find all the shit that I can write off, and I gotta go do that. That's gonna take me like a good day's worth of work. It's like 8 hours.
You go, dude. You're a
I
freaking
know.
pharmacist, man. This is
I
what you
never
do
do.
for a living. You file shit and you keep things in order.
No, which I don't file shit, dude. Check shit. Make sure shit's
Same
working.
thing.
You know, right.
It's all in order, though, right?
Actually, I guess we do. We do file scripts. Although
I'm so amazed every time I go to the pharmacy how y'all like just like beep, beep, boom, boom, and keep things in order. I'm like, I've got like 20 medicines and I'm like 42. I can't imagine all these 70-year-olds that are coming in there.
Oh God, yeah.
Everybody's always got questions about their medicine, although they've been taking the same medicine for
that shit is that's the easy part. Is just fill it, boom, boom, do like you're saying. The hard part is when people come in with stupid questions or they come in with problems of like,
even though they
I need this med. You're like 2 weeks too early for that one. Insurance won't pay for it now. Oh, I'm out though. Okay, here we go.
well, you should probably take it. You should take it as the doctor prescribes it then.
Yeah. And Will's sitting over there on a Sunday. It's 1:15. We got kickoff and he's got some 70-year-old guy who's out of his Manjaro and he's on his second shot and he's asking his first, third, or fourth week. We're like, dude, we're like 3 or 4 weeks out, buddy. Your
Oh my God.
insurance gonna cover it.
The ones with those are always like, I'm like,
run out.
you still have like that. You still have 2. You should have another shot of your Manjaro. No. Well, how have you been taking it? Every day?
Or people sell them,
Once
dude.
weekly thing, Rick. not every day. You're supposed to do it once weekly.
Just read the fucking bottle.
I know somebody who like backdated their shots and they sell their shots to somebody else and then like you know what I'm saying? Like they're like a little bit ahead on their prescription.
Anything that's any good, there's a hustle on it, okay?
Hell yeah, dude. That's a miracle
Oh
drug.
my God, we're starting to get to a point where insurances with all these GLP-1s and all these different shots, insurance are now requiring patients to download an app and check in each month, and they have to record their like weight and some other things before they'll approve paying for the next fill. Just
Dude,
to make
it's
sure that you're
expensive.
actually like taking it. Yeah, I get that, but I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Well, we're the people out there hustling it.
Every day I'm hustling.
I've
day.
also been in like kind of your little Lego. I've got like a little hobby back as a child. I collected cards and I've been getting back into sports card collecting. So that's also where I've been spending a lot of my time. Pulled this little bad boy yesterday. Bubba Chandler on card autograph.
Okay. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So I was talking to Cricket. I was trying to get a little maybe we'll do like a little card sports break on one of the Spit and Truths on a Friday night, just to change the pace up a little bit, just for our community. We're not trying to make any money or anything like that. We're just trying to have like Cricket say, a silly goose time and just open some cards and maybe people can take home a big card. You can maybe pay $10 to get in it and maybe walk home with like $1,000, I don't know, Shohei Ohtani card.
Yeah, well, or you can go to the Lego store and get this exclusive one-of-a-kind Luke Skywalker Lego card that you can only get at store.
One of one.
Topps has Star Wars cards. Like that. There's like cards for everything now, dude.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, never. If you guys ever plan on going to the Lego store, never go on the first of literally the first of the month.
The first of the month.
I'm kidding you not. We show up and I'm like, this thing opens at 11. We get there at like 11:02. There's a line out the door because it's packed in there, and there's a line out the door already. And I go, what's going on? And there's people in line like, they just dropped 31 new Lego sets today.
Oh,
yeah, it's all these like guys our age that you could just know they live by themselves or live in their mom's basement, and they're just all excited getting Legos. I'm like, can we have like a 2 separate lines? Like the line with like people here with like kids and the people that are just here because they're collectors and they're just gonna grab a thing, pay for it, and go.
2 different lines. You got dads, and then put the virgins over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I love seeing that because it brings that memory back to like.
I get
video
that.
games, Madden. I was at Walmart at midnight trying to pick up Madden. It's like you just don't get to see that much anymore. So when you see it, you kind of got to enjoy it a little bit.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, because all the online bots and stuff ruin the whole like.
They
You know,
do.
you try
They
to
really
get
do.
shit, and you've got a bot that's set up that buys 200 pairs of, I don't know, shoes, and you're standing in line to buy one pair, and you can't even get one pair because somebody's got that shit set up. They kind of ruin it, you know?
Bought it all up and then gonna sell them for marked up
Yeah.
prices and everything.
But where was Legoland when we were kids? Like, what was our Legoland? I can't recall anything that cool that we got to do.
Steps, I was telling him, they got up in the Mall of America up there in Minneapolis. I go up, took the boys in there and stuff before. You talk about a Lego land, bro.
Oh, I bet.
They've got some of these Lego figures that are damn 7-8 feet tall, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Gojira got a signed
What refrigerator Perry?
That's
refrigerator Perry jersey. That is sick.
Let's go, baby. That's fantastic. That's good stuff.
Morning, by the way. Good morning.
I'm surprised, Will, you're not into that stuff as much as you are like an investor and stuff, because that has become like our generation's antique or investment. And these cards and these autograph signature and memorabilia stuff is, you could buy something for $100 today that's worth $1,000 2 or 3 years from now.
Well, if I was single and didn't have 5 kids, I probably would have bought it yesterday. But they have this exclusive, just released a little bit ago, but an exclusive Pokemon like Lego piece that they put out, and if you buy it, you also get while supplies last, you get this extra little bonus Lego set that's like all the original 8 badges and whatnot. Yep. But it's like the Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, whatever 3-piece together thing. It's like $700, and I was like, dude, if I bought that and just kept it in the box,
exactly, and then when no one else can buy it, yes,
do that. You buy that shit if you got money, you got places to put it. You buy that shit when it comes out new, and you hold on to it for about 10 damn years, and then sell it for 100 times what it's worth.
You have to mentally, and I'm learning this because I just got into this stuff, you have to mentally treat it like you're buying a stock, or it's an investment. You're not buying something and you're not losing the money on it. I mean, yeah, you might lose some money on it. It's always going to be able to resell unless it gets damaged or something like that. But that stuff, you sit that in that box, and 10 years from now, when no one can go in a store and buy it and wants to put it together or keep it as a collectible, you have it in a box still.
And I'm telling y'all,
sick that is, though, by the way.
And any of the adults out there that try to tell you, oh, it's just a fad, it won't last, it'll go away, everything else, you just look at them in the face, you say Charizard. Because Charizard's worth $500,000 now over that.
Oh, and
they all fucking told me it was a fad. It's going nowhere. It ain't worth shit. You better get your $50 while you can. Y'all can all kiss my ass.
Well, it's I'm kicking myself as all the shit that I didn't save as a kid. That, same thing. Like how I outgrew this, just got rid of it, and now, I mean, you see like Logan Paul selling for what was it, $12 million, $16 million, that Pikachu thing that he had.
Dude,
he bought that for like $4 or $6 million and sold it for 16.
Patriot, I don't give a shit who it's worth that to. Everybody's money's fucking green, and if somebody will pay you greenbacks for it, that's what it's fucking worth.
I agree.
Nerd or no nerd.
Dude, I see the lines at Best Buy in the morning on Fridays when Pokemon cards get released. There's like,
oh my God,
60 people in line every Friday.
That's what it was at the Lego store yesterday. It was I got that same vibe because I was like, oh, this is just like people that are here to collect cards.
Steps, I told you, man. I've still got the Mr. Beast Golden Panther put up safe and sound in mint condition in the box. As soon as I saw my son pull that thing out, I said, give that here. Don't even try to open that. Give it here. I'll see another one tomorrow.
That is dope. I wish I still had mine, but no, I got rid of them. Jamie said, sharp money on Pokemon while the square money is on buying Funko Pops. That is hilarious.
And it's funny because it's true.
I know. Funko Pops are cool, man. I like Funko Pops.
I don't know about it. What's Funko Pops now?
They're like the bobblehead kind of.
Okay, the little. Okay, yeah. Hell, them damn things are expensive.
Yep.
For the little bitty, I mean, yeah, you'd have to keep them in the packages. Hope you get some return on that. They'll charge you about $8 or $9 a piece for those, I think, and they ain't very big.
This one was pretty sick too. Cal wanted to get this one. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna spend $200 on this. But
do they have a Sonic one? They have to have a Sonic one.
Oh yeah, they had Sonic there and a bunch of stuff.
Bro, they've got
You should,
Legos.
you
for
should look on eBay and you could probably get some good ones used that people didn't put together.
He's,
Well, I told my wife, I go, we are going to be the coolest grandparents one day because all these Legos that we're investing into now, I'm
dude.
saving them when the kids outgrow them.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And then
SD's
when
dad,
we're old, when we're older and we have grandchildren, I'm gonna be the coolest grandpa coming over with a new Lego built
Dude.
every single time. You know,
I'm telling you, man, the grandparents are good about that. Like SD's dad will just bring over like a box full of like Lincoln logs and shit.
oh,
And I'm like, you boys don't know nothing, man. Let's watch this.
mm-hmm.
Build an empire.
It was cool though. The Lego store was pretty sweet.
Look at Patriot said in the Ozarks, it ain't worth 2 crackers. Well, Patriot, that's why I wouldn't sell it in the Ozarks.
Yeah, no,
Patriot collect medals. That's a good thing to collect, especially silver, gold.
If I was going to the Ozarks, I'd be selling beef jerky. All right,
dude, beef jerky. I've seen some outrageous prices on beef jerky that people pay. Dude, it's fucking beef jerky. Like what?
Yeah, man.
Beef dried meat
is the most overpriced thing on the planet.
I agree.
It's unreal what they charge you for the amount of beef jerky that you get. You could buy T-bone steaks, dude.
Some people love it.
I mean, yeah, I love it too. I refuse to pay those prices.
That's why you make your own.
True. I love some deer jerky now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about that.
About that life for sure. So Steps, you been gearing up for Major League Baseball? You excited? We're gonna bet on Calci this year.
I'm very excited. Yeah, dude, listen. I have something I want to ask you about Calci. I've been noticing something, and I might be stupid for not noticing this, but every time lately I go to put a bet in, it'll say minus 110. I'll type the money in, and as soon as I hit enter, the odds change to like minus 115 every time.
It's because they're adding the fees.
Yeah, that's the fees. If you,
is that what it is?
Yeah, to reduce your fees, so like let's say the asking price, like you want to buy in on something and it's at like 20%, right? Or 20 cents. So you're looking at plus 400. You're like, yeah, that's good. So you buy it at that plus 400. You're paying a higher fee than if you were to put it in for 19% and wait for someone to take
They're slick with how they do it though.
They
it
are.
Is like a very split second you see the odds change like right when you
well, that's why I don't like using the app, because the app just takes whatever is available instead of I mean, you can set it up, but like when you buy it on the app, it's not I like looking at the web browser because then you can actually see how much is available in certain spots.
I'm gonna have to do that because I felt a little slighted when I started noticing that. It's kind of like made me shy away from using Calci a little bit.
It would make me do that too a little bit if I seen it change like that. But yeah, Jamie was telling me the other day when he came in, talked some soccer and stuff, that they do that. They add those fees to it like that. So you got to kind of be conscious of that.
Yeah, see, like this, like at Jacksonville to win the AFC next year. I like to look at it this way because I could see, okay, that's how much is sitting at the 9 cents. Because sometimes there'll only be like 1 or 2 contracts here, and you think you're getting, if you want to do $20 worth or whatever, at 9 cents, but really you'll be paying the 10 cents because that's where all the money's at. Yeah, they kind of up their fees and whatnot. It's still, I mean, it's all we got for prediction anyways, but also it's still better than usually a sports book.
The cash out is the best deal with the predictive markets, being able to do that for a real price and not get screwed by the
Steps. Oh, by the way, I know you like when I remind you or tell you all my futures portfolio.
Yeah.
One
you
I
just never do.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I invested a new one yesterday. I think you'll like it.
Is your Wemby bet gonna hit? Is he gonna sit out? Like, what are we looking at there, buddy?
We're sweating this one.
We're sweating that one. That was a minus like
I know
100 or something crazy.
I still don't think there's any way he doesn't miss 4 more games.
We just want the Spurs to win the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
I mean that'd be a nice one too. We got them at
we got good little tickets on them.
Yes, or the Cardinals to trade for the number 1 pick. That'd be
dude. That's the one. I can go buy that Pokemon Lego set if that happens.
God, I love
one of these gonna hit. One of them's gonna hit.
That's what
Get
you're
one of
thinking about. He said, "Man, I go get those Legos."
I go on the
That's
cards,
weird.
get your Legos, cricket. I don't know.
I'll
Yeah,
win
stain your
15 if
deck.
that happens. If you guys all of a sudden get the Sports Center update and it's the Cardinals trade for the number 1 pick, just know that Will is 15 grand richer and happier at that
Dude,
very
I'm
moment.
telling you.
He's just building Legos. Would see a
Just-
wall of Legos behind you, which you should.
I will go
do. You
get
should
I'll
close
go
the
get an
front
Arizona
door.
Cardinal Lego set. That's what I'll do.
Hell
And,
yeah.
hell yeah, you should.
Dude, build
Yeah.
the helmet Lego set.
Yes.
Oh, dude, you should. That totally. And I'll
You
give
should
credit where
buy
credit's
some of those.
due. The first person I ever heard say anything about that possible. It wasn't dumbass Colin Cowherd or one of those other fucking idiots on one of these big networks. It was Will that told y'all first that the Cardinals could possibly take that number 1 pick and gave y'all real good numbers on all that shit.
I put my money where my mouth was too, and I'm pretty good at these futures things. I don't know why. I just try to think ahead and think
You're
what
good at
could
thinking
happen
outside the
that
box.
makes that is plausible. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, but what makes sense?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, usually when you get these dialed in like that, man, where you kind of piece it, I'm like, you know what? There's something to that, man.
Yeah, I still like, even though we lost, I still like my Spurs bet. Spurs to trade for Giannis. I still think it made sense, and there was some
I think they just
thought to it.
They just got stubborn on that shit.
That's the Spurs, though. That's what they and I don't blame them. They got a young core, and they want to see what they can do this year. That's fine. I just thought if they want to accelerate the timeline, it would have made sense. But Steps, that bet, I bet the Democrats to win the Senate. You can get them at almost plus 150 right now.
I mean, it's pretty easy. Yeah. What's going on in the world?
Barnes says it's like a damn near lock right now, and I was like, yeah, he's probably right.
I mean, when I follow Barnes, I've been following him for a while now. I've been following some prominent people that are pretty smart about this kind of stuff, and a lot of them have changed their tune. And it's just I've been out of the politics game, the news game, and all that stuff, so I don't get very passionate about it anymore. But yeah, I think you can pretty much see the tide shifting a little bit, especially with the Epstein stuff was the turned the table, and now what's going on in Iran, whether you agree with it or not.
Yeah, I mean,
it ran on that they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, it's already going to be hard anyways because it's it's a midterm after a new president. The other side, it always swings back to them a little bit, but yeah, starting a war that no one's really excited about usually doesn't go well.
That's something that I think everybody as Americans can pretty much get behind. Nobody, like, we've dealt with it pretty much our entire lives, not like what our parents did with like the gruesome stuff, but yeah, I mean, we've been fighting these, like, I don't want to call them meaningless because lives were lost, but we've just had our nose in this business for quite some time. And it's just I'm over it,
Yeah,
let them play it out.
Yeah, not meaningless because a lot of people affected and stuff, and like you said, lives lost and everything. But it does feel like we stick our nose where it don't fucking belong a lot of times.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, Chiefs just informed Jawan Taylor that he's going to be released in a couple of weeks.
Well,
you know, Jawan Taylor is the guy that false starts every single time.
Every time.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, a lot of those tackles false start these days. So.
Yeah, they do let them. I feel like they do let them get a split second right before the snap.
What a way to start
part
them.
Of the advantage, man.
Are y'all circumcised?
Soldier Boy. Oh, play your Soldier Boy clip.
Yes, sir.
Soldier Boy.
Oh, that's hilarious. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Ain't got a damn
part
tooth,
of the plan.
Man. When's this tooth coming? It's been like
4 weeks ish.
Jesus Christ.
4 weeks ish.
Well, I go in 2 weeks from today. I go in and do the last checkup to make sure that the implant was in there. Everything's settled in right. Whatever. This is the last 4 month stretch that I did. And then it just however long it takes them to make the tooth that's going to go up there.
Exciting time to be alive.
You gone toothless for a while, man.
Well, shaving was a big mistake because now it's a really nose hole.
That's funny.
I don't even know if my kids are going to recognize me anymore.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, chat over on Rumble, they're doing this new thing for the creator program that they're all into Rumble Shorts right now. we have to upload 30 Rumble shorts and we get a bonus and whatnot. Could you guys make sure to click on those and like them on my channel this month at least? That way we get a little, it'll help us out. Give us a little credit. You know, we want to be the #1 shorts channel in the creator program.
Yeah, we do.
We're the #1 most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the whole internet and on Rumble.
It's the truth.
Fact.
This may surprise y'all, but I don't really know everything that's going on in the political part of the world there. Why are we doing all this in Iran? What's the reasoning for all this?
The same reasoning that we've been doing it for 20-something years.
And I still have never figured that shit out.
Because they have nuclear weapons, or they're really close to it, so we got to stop them.
Okay, well, we've got nuclear weapons too.
Yep.
And we're also undefeated World War champs.
Facts.
I'm just saying, why can't everybody just get along?
Hey, there's a lot of war experts out there on X and Twitter and Facebook, and man, there's a lot. Listen, there's so much shit that we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know. There's reasons why they're doing what they're doing. We just got to accept it, and no one wants it, but there's probably a damn good reason for it.
What they could sit and tell us that they got nuclear weapons and all this stuff, and we don't even really know. There might just be a bunch of oil right under somewhere they want, and they can call it nuclear weapons and take it.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the whole Epstein thing is we lacked confidence in our government before, but now with a potential 2-tier justice system and all this stuff that's going on behind the scenes with the Epstein thing, you can't trust them. You trust them even less than you trust them before.
I don't know why it took all that for y'all not to trust those fucking idiots.
Well, we kind of all knew it, but it was you never really knew it. But now you have evidence.
I knew it,
and you can see
I
it.
don't even pay attention to this shit, and I knew they were shady as fuck steps.
Dude, the Letnick guy, that guy right there is a fucking slime ball. That dude sat in front of a camera and was like, he was Epstein's neighbor. Me and my wife visited his house, and he had a massage table in the middle of the room, and we saw it, and we decided this guy's disgusting, and we're never going to talk to him. And dude was on his fucking island like 2 months later with his family having lunch. Like, what is going on?
What do you expect?
Yeah, he got up on that massage table.
They're all in on it.
He saw that massage table and was like, yeah.
All this craziness going on and whatnot. Things are a little destabilized. Things are a little crazy in the world right now, but you know what you can do to make sure you're ready for whatever the future has? You can go download your Rumble wallet.
That's right, baby.
Because they can freeze your accounts. They can shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking systems. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. Go download your Rumble Wallet today.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Hold on, before we get on to sports and stuff. Is it just me, or is the Holy Land the most violent people on this entire planet?
They've been fighting for years, dude.
I feel like they've been fighting my entire lifetime with somebody.
I was thinking that yesterday. I was just like, if you really think about the world, it's like that whole area, our whole life has been like just a mess. And they're supposed to be like the most religious people.
That's what I'm saying. That's where God's going to come back and hang out and everything else. And I'd pick a better spot. I'm just saying, I don't understand it. These people have been fighting with somebody forever.
They don't have nothing else to do, man.
Well, get a fucking hobby.
Run a cable line, some internet.
Go
there
play
and
fucking golf or something.
something. They just wake
Build
up and go to war,
Legos,
dude.
You know?
That's
Go
what
build
they do.
some
They
Legos.
wake up and go to fucking war.
Get you a Mario Kart Lego system. Yeah. Good God. Just do something.
What if that's how we just dealt with all of our wars now? We just fucking fly planes over and drop Legos.
Drop huge things of Legos. Keep everybody busy. I think it's a brilliant idea, Steps.
Be a better place. Be a way better place. Hey, did you guys see this? Tyler Reddick becomes the first driver in history to win his first 3 races of a season.
Madness, dude.
Michael Jordan 3-peats again.
Undefeated. Never lost. Madness, bro.
Wow.
You know when they say like money can't buy championships and whatnot? Jordan proved him wrong. Took a little money, took a little bit of leadership, and 3-0, dude. That is insane. Because it's tough to win one of these, obviously, but some of it, especially that first one he won, you needed some luck. You usually need some luck to win these races.
I feel like you need some luck in both those first 2. I didn't watch any of this one yesterday. It's one of them damn road courses. And like I told y'all, anytime you see Shane Van Gisbergen as the overall, like, overwhelming favorite, that guy's usually like 65-1 on a normal track. He's like plus 125 when you race on a road course. And it was a bad bet.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
George. That's pretty cool. Think of all the stuff he's accomplished in his life and to find something that he gets passionate about again.
Dude, he looks like he's having more fun out there in the NASCAR pits than he ever did on any basketball court.
Yeah.
That's
great.
It's just
blast.
It proves that he has an addictive personality. Like when that guy latches onto something, he is freaking on it. Whether it was basketball, it was golf, baseball, now it's NASCAR. And yeah, you're right. Like the dude looks more excited about winning. Like when he won basketball championships, he looked more relieved. In NASCAR, he looks more excited.
Dude, I know they'll be over there like interviewing him and stuff, and you just can't wipe the shit-eating grin off his face while they're interviewing him.
Then they tried to get him on that kid shit. Come on now.
Oh man, that's I seen that and I was like, come on, dude, give me a break. What are we doing?
Ugh. You know who had the exact opposite day of Jordan yesterday?
Who?
Shane Lowry, dude. Shane Lowry. This guy had like a 99% chance to win this tournament. He was up a couple shots with 2 holes to go. And yesterday, on 16 and 17, double bogey.
Dude, I watched it. I started watching his round. I was inside making dinner for him and everything. I started watching his round on like hole 8, and he was crushing it, dude. He's absolutely cruising through this thing, chipping in off the green, just running through it. Like, apparently that's where he lives in America. That's where his home is. So he's like the hometown. The crowd's all excited and everything, man, having a blast. And then he got to that hole 16, and he hit his 3-iron, and it never, ever, ever had a chance, dude. It flew way the hell out. It never had a chance. It was way right.
Look at this. These were all the shots over the weekend here. This was Shane Lowry's.
Dude, I'm telling you,
first one.
As soon as he swung, it flew. It looked gross, and it was like, and hell, he had to take a drop way back because it never even really got into play. It was barely in place. He had to take a drop, like chip out into the damn fairway. Then he hit into the bunker, then made a pretty good shot out of the bunker. I'll give him that. And then putted for double bogey, but then turns around on the very next hole in the par 3 and flies it into the damn water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was his first time in his career he had back-to-back double bogeys. He had a 3-shot lead with 3 holes to play.
He had no bogeys all weekend.
Yeah.
Until that.
I've been crushing golf lately.
Yeah, I've been seeing you a little bit there.
And this was the first weekend that I posted picks for if people wanted to tail them. It was pretty good. We had Shane Lowry. We got him at 20-1 before it started at 5%. And then I told everyone, because he was in the lead heading into yesterday, I said, sell half of it. You can sell it at 38. You damn near 8x your investment. Sell half of it. And then after he got this eagle here, and I'm like, oh God, he's in position. When he hit this birdie right here, I just sold off. I'm like, I'm out because I know crazy shit can happen out here. And I was smiling
so big yesterday when I saw that he ended up, I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but I was like, thank God I actually did the right thing for once and sold out.
You can cheer so hard for a guy for 3.5 rounds and then cash out and immediately turn the tables to where you're rooting. You're like, do not win this damn thing. I want you to implode. We switched.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't do right was bet the no on him after I sold out.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no kidding. That would have been a good little.
But we crushed it. We had Shane Lowry to win it, which if you sold out like you should have, and I recommended, you made money. We had also him to top 10. Had Keith Mitchell to top 10 and Brooks Koepka to top. Koepka to top 10 was at 15%. He ended up shooting, I think, 6 under yesterday to squeak into the top 10.
So he had a good day yesterday.
Yeah, Brooksy.
I'll tell you that old the guy that won it, Echevarria or whatever. That guy played really well too, man. He was solid.
Mm-hmm.
They had a big weekend. Him and his wife, they closed on their house. She closed on the house on Friday while he was playing his round down there. I guess they bought a house in the area or something too. But yeah.
Well, now he's got 1.7 million to go with it.
He's got to get a dog too. He'd already told his wife that when he won his next PGA event, they could get a dog. So now they got to get a dog too.
You can get a Lego set of a dog too.
Oh, dude, that'd be better. Be way better.
Good morning. Yeah, dude, the Epic Collapse. It was a good golf, dude. I've been enjoying golf. I don't know why. I don't really watch it until it's the majors, but I've been tuning in more now. And dude, it's just something fun in the prediction markets to buy in at certain points and sell out, and just it's all weekend long too. So it's like every day you've got something new you can bet on.
Now that I'm into golf and playing and stuff, I have watched more golf so far this year than probably the rest of my time in life combined. I'm at least every weekend going to get a couple hours of golf watching in, man. Those guys are so good, bro. It's unreal.
So good, except for on the 16th when you have a lead.
Dude, even then, I'd probably still be hitting on that hole. Trying to get to the hole.
Betting golf with us? Huh? 3 weeks in a row now I've been profitable.
There you go. I like on Sunday. There ain't much more fun on Sundays, man. You get in there and you find you somebody that's only a couple strokes back. I did it yesterday. It didn't work out, but like old Ricky Castilla, he was like plus 2,000 or something. You throw your little $2, $250 on that, put $52.50 back in the account. It's a good little sweat for the day. Anyway,
I like the fact that it's like obviously to pick the winner is so hard, but I mean you could pick a guy that's like 4 strokes back going into the final round, buy in on him, and if he has a good first 9 and is in the mix, you can just sell out of it. But also I like you can bet, to top 10 finish, to top 20 finish, and you can not only bet those before the tournament, you can bet those at any point in the tournament. So with these prediction markets, which is a lot of fun.
A really good thing to do is look at the big dogs like Shane Lowry or Brooks Koepka, who have been struggling early on in tournaments, and then buy in on them to like top 10 or top 5 or whatever you could on Lowry after the first round, because you're usually getting 15 or 20 to 1 on those even.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people like, because Scheffler's been starting off so slow in the first round and then turns it on. A lot of people love betting him after the first round to top 10.
It's not been a bad bet because he goes on a tear. He's been struggling the first round, and he'll go on a tear for the next 3 and wind up landing about 7th in the tournament.
Yeah. We got the Arnold Palmer this weekend, and then we got the PGA Championship, I think, after that.
Players. I think it's the Players.
The Players?
Yeah.
Yeah, PGA is at the end of the year. Players. Yeah.
That's at Sawgrass, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a cool course, man.
But, shout out to
watching this golf and stuff, man, and there's just certain things they talk about. When I get into something, like I'm about it, I want to learn, but they'll be talking about some of this stuff, and I'm like, I feel like the only way you could know these things is if you played this game since birth. Like you'll hear those announcers talking about certain ways greens are and certain landing areas, and that's why those guys are so good, dude. They'll miss a landing spot by like 3 inches, and it'll totally change the whole next shot. Or you get right there in that first little cut that's like 2 or 3 inches tall, and it like changes everything. They can't even go for the green anymore. I'm like, hell that, I'll try it. And these guys are like, no, man, here's the shot right here. And
Or you'll see him make they're like, why are they laying up right here? Why didn't he try to go for that? Like, why did he put it here and play it safe? It's like, because although, yes, if you can hit this little tiny spot here, you're in great position. But if you miss, you're rolling to the backside of that green and into that bunker. So
like,
some guys are like, I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah.
So like when you hear Scotty, when he's like, that was the most aggressive golf I've ever had to play. It's because that means he had to go take those risks every single time. Like that a couple tournaments ago where he ended up shooting like 9 under in the final day because he was trying to catch back up.
Yeah, dude.
We're just trying to hit the fairway and the green.
You'll also see him. They'll be like, all right, John, he's 220 out here. He's got a 6-iron in his hands. I'm like, you hit your 6-iron 200 plus yards?
They
What
deal with
savage,
elevation
dude.
too, up and down and wind.
I'm bringing out my 5-wood hybrid at that point.
I'm grabbing the old persimmon, man. We're about to grip and rip with the 4-wood.
We're driver one. We're teeing it up driver one when nobody's looking off the fairway. Hit the 220.
I see some of the shots here, and I'm like, well, I like watching golf and seeing how they're doing things, trying to learn some stuff. But I have to understand that I can't really take a lot into account because I can't hit the shots these guys hit.
180 out, and he's grabbing wedge.
Yeah. He's got the 9-iron here, and I'm like, jeez, bro, let me grab my 4.
Oh man, some other news. We got some NFL news with free agency starting here in what, like 9 days? The tampering period begins in about on the 9th, so about a week from today. David Montgomery wants out of Detroit. Sounds like he's going to be gone. He'd be a good back for like a contender or just someone who needs just a solid bruising back.
You know where I think he's going?
Kansas City.
Nope. I think Seattle's going to get rid of Kenneth Walker and he goes to Seattle.
Oh my God, that's actually that's brilliant. Actually,
that's what I think.
What pick does Kansas City have?
Like 9th or 10th or something like that, isn't it?
I saw on X they were saying don't let Kansas City draft Jeremiah Love.
Oh yeah. I think they're 10th and they're projected to take him.
They better not let them get him.
I agree, because that'll be a problem.
I'm telling you,
that'll be a big problem.
We love, bro. That guy's a football player.
Vikings are going to move on from JJ McCarthy, which they should.
Well, you should
listen before you move on from that. Can we talk about how horrible the NFL is at evaluating quarterbacks?
Please.
And how many of these GMs get passes for this? Chris Ballard, Anthony Richardson. We're already looking for a trade there. We're already moving on from JJ McCarthy. Cricket. Me and you could look at both of those guys and know that both of them are not first-round NFL draft pick quarterbacks. JJ McCarthy did not throw the fucking football in college.
Steps, buddy. We're trying to save him from another one right now. And all these idiots are going to load up on Fernando fucking Mendoza. And we're trying to tell them right now that here in 3 years, you're going to be doing the same shit.
I think he'll be better than those two. But
he sucks.
You can look at a guy like Drake May, and you could see that. I saw that at North Carolina, albeit it was North Carolina. You could still see it. You could see. I never saw it with Anthony Richardson.
Y'all go back on this channel and find all these shows where we told y'all all this shit 2-3 damn years ago. We got to start doing better at bookmarking these so we can clip them and show them to them after the fact. But you know what? Here's another thing, Steps. There's somebody else that's going to wind up investing in a quarterback and kind of doing like what they did with Anthony Richardson, and they're going to wind up doing with the kid from Arkansas, that Taylor Green, because he just set combine records and like all 3 of those. Anthony Richardson had all the records before, but he had for one, is the only quarterback at the combine ever to run a sub 4.40. He ran like a 4.36. Then he had a 43-point-something-inch vertical. He had like an 11.2-inch broad jump or something. They're all like crushed the record for quarterbacks. But if you watch that kid play at all, yeah, he's a hell of an athlete, but that is not an NFL quarterback. If you want to turn that guy, you want to be like a Jawan Jennings or something and turn that guy into a wide receiver.
Antoine Randall.
Or Antoine Randall. That'd be
example.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Jawan Jennings came to Tennessee as one of the top quarterbacks in the country, and you wind up turning him into a receiver. It obviously worked out to a pretty good career. But that's the same thing they should do with Taylor Green, is turn that guy into a wide receiver. But somebody's going to try to make him a quarterback, and it ain't never going to work out, man. But they're going to waste a higher pick on him than they should for sure.
Yep. And next year, the kid from Ole Miss, he's just going to be another Kyler Murray. Too small. He's quick. But then you're going to look at guys like C.J. Carr for Notre Dame, who's not even in the Heisman conversation. What are we doing? Like,
nah, well, he'll have time to play.
No one knows how to evaluate a fucking quarterback. That's what I'm getting at.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Steps, you know what I got? I forgot to tell you.
What?
So this weekend, and I'm still working on it, but I cleaned out my garage and got rid of a bunch of shit and rearranged everything so I could move my cold plunge. And I got those nice mats from Costco, the little connecting mats. I created a little workout area in there because I'm gonna start getting back into shape. But one thing that I got that's arriving this week.
What? Something you're not gonna use?
No, I'm definitely using this. I'm gonna use this more than a damn
treadmill.
No, fuck that. I won't
A
use
sauna.
those. Yes.
No, you're not, dude. You're not.
Sauna is my favorite fucking thing, Steps. That is my
You
favorite.
just wasted your money. You wasted your money, man.
Nope. I'm gonna be sweating, literally sweating out bets in that thing. Gets up to 185 degrees. Oh, get it in my veins.
You're such an impulse person, man.
No, I spent months looking at this thing, and then I finally said, I'm doing it.
It'll last for, when I say impulse, like you'll buy it and you'll be in it.
You're 100% right about that on most things. This is the one thing. Like, I love sauna, especially after a night of drinking.
Like you've moved it around more than you've used it.
Yes, but the problem with that is because it gets so damn cold in the wintertime. Like, I'll be using it more in the spring when it's not like 38 degrees temperature water. No,
get rid of it. No, it's taking up space, man. You only have so much real estate space at your house. Don't let that thing take up space, man. Sell it. Sell it and go buy that Lego for $700.
Now we're thinking.
You got to start justifying these purchases, William. You got to justify. How do you think I buy all these cards and feel good about it? I sell shit to buy them.
I mean, if golf keeps going the way it goes, I could buy that whole Lego store here soon.
I sold my old PS4 for $100.
Really?
Yeah. I was shocked.
I'm hanging on to all my old consoles. I'm kicking myself for not hanging on to them sooner. So I still have my PS4 and whatnot.
Yeah. Smart.
I was kicking myself because I wish I had my PS3 still and Guitar Hero, because I was like, because now if you want to get that, you got to spend like several $100s to find an old PS3 and to find a guitar that actually works still and whatnot. But I'm like, that'd be so fun to play with the kids.
Do you remember the track and field game on Nintendo with the pad? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you know that game was made as it was called something else before, and then the rights were bought to it, and it was called made into that game? The original version of that game is worth thousands of dollars.
Oh, I bet.
It's crazy.
I bet. Vikings making a lot of moves. They also informed Aaron Jones, the defensive tackle Javon Hargrave, that they are going to be released. There's a couple good veteran running backs that are going to be on the market for some teams that need it. I wouldn't be surprised if you see old Aaron Jones down in Dallas.
Is that what David Montgomery is at this point, or do you still think he's a starter?
I think he's more of he's the high end. He's got more tread on the tires. I think what Kirk was saying with Seattle, I think that's a good fit where they don't have to pay him Kenneth Walker money, but they could pay him like $4 or $5 million to come in.
Split time with Charbonnet.
Yeah. Although it sounds like he just doesn't want to split time anymore. He's like, I want to be. He just wants to get paid what he wants.
That's another reason Seattle could be a good spot early on too, because I think it's going to be a little deep into that season before Charbonnet gets back from that knee anyway.
Mm-hmm. And that's just the culture there in Seattle. They want to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Javon Hargrave, he's still got some gas in the tank. I think we got to keep an eye on where he's going to end up.
Yeah, especially at that position. Like if you're a stopgapper, you don't need to really rush the passer at that position.
It's so hard to judge what these guys are worth, though, because when they want to show up in a big game, they really want to turn it on. Yeah, they can be a whole difference maker, but then you'll have 12 other games where they're just out there half-assing it, pulling Chris Jones.
Well, a lot of these guys are still really, really good, and if the Vikings could keep him, they would. It's just it's a money issue. They signed a bad contract, and it's like, we got to get out of this.
There's a guy that comes to my mind that is definitely like on that, like what you're talking about, cricket, but is definitely worth the investment. It's Calais Campbell. Towards the end of his career, even though he was old, he still gave great effort, and I think he was worth the money.
You call him Calais?
Yeah,
Calais Campbell?
Calais Campbell.
Isn't it Calais?
Probably whatever you want it to be, man. It's spelled both ways, in my opinion. So probably whatever part of the
Only
country.
I ever heard people call it Calais Campbell, though.
Mr. Campbell is what I call him.
I called it Calais.
I call
Calais.
him-
Who gives a-
call
That
him
guy's
Mr.
like 40
too.
now. Yeah, great career, good stuff, all that. But I
DeForest
still
Buckner.
who?
There's some guys out. DeForest Buckner for the Colts.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
there. He's kind of tail end. You got to get some good veterans on the defensive line.
I mean, but you can see how important one of those guys is. Just, I mean, you look at
Mhm.
Jeff Williams for the Patriots and what he was able to do down the stretch for them. I mean, that guy was a big difference maker for their little run to play in the Super Bowl there.
Dude, we talked about this on Sports Wars yesterday, but this I want to talk about it here today because this was such a good message from Pat McAfee. We don't have to go super far into it, but long story short is, you got like politics and the woke mob and stuff that try to get into sports. We talk about it all the time. They try to ruin sports for us who love sports, and they try to attack these athletes. And the big deal with the Olympic hockey team and their phone call with the president that blew up into this big story that was over nothing. By the way, if you go back and listen to what Trump said, actually listen to it, which I heard for the first time yesterday, you can tell they're just joking around. It's like the
How do you not know that? That's what I'm saying.
and it's just one of those things like, why did this become a big story? Anyways, so Pat McAfee found out that the guys had called him and said, we're going to be at this bar in Miami, the hockey team celebrating. And Pat McAfee said, that tab's on me, and called in and paid for their whole night, about $150,000. He just said, you guys party, have a good time, and bought them dinner and their booze and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, people are mad at Pat. Well, these crazy lunatics on the internet are mad at Pat because he didn't do the same thing for the women's. And he was like, no one on the women's team called me and told me where they were going to be. Would have happily done it. But also at the same time, Pat doesn't have to. What is he supposed to do? Buy dinner for everyone that won a gold medal? It's like, no, he can spend his money how he wants. You know what I mean? But what he says here at the end of this, I'll fast forward a little bit. I think is so great.
Looking for melters to
bit
have,
of a melter,
but we would like to let them know that you will never outweigh the happiness and the unity that sports bring. So you can all eat shit.
Yeah,
Okay, that is
That part right there. You will never outweigh the happiness and like joy that sports brings to us. Like, as mad as you guys get and try to get into our little bubble here and try to ruin it for us, you're never going to do that. Let me play that one more time. Sorry, it's quiet.
like that, which is
so absurd.
really cool. It's really cool that happens by a small amount of people that we cannot let.
They're having a bit of a melter.
Yeah, a lot. Basically, every day of their life, seemingly looking for melters
A
to
bit
have.
of a melter, yeah.
But we would like to let them know that you will never outweigh the happiness and the unity that sports bring. So you can all eat shit.
Yeah, and
Okay,
it's
By the way, he said that live on ESPN.
I know. This is my kind of guy, man. I'm telling you. I love it. We support Pat McAfee.
He knows that he doesn't need. I mean, obviously, it's nice having a paycheck from ESPN, but he knows he can make it on his own. So he does not.
No,
care.
we were talking about this. Yeah, we were talking about some sports wars that like they would be doing him a favor if they fired him.
Yeah, dude, he has too much leverage. He's like on WWE. He's on College Game Day. He had his own podcast or his own live show in Indy. Now he's on ESPN. So
He's
he
the
doesn't
dude.
need anybody.
That's what I'm saying. ESPN's crumbling from underneath itself anyway.
He did use. I don't like how he did Barstool. I mean, some people don't like Barstool, but he kind of used them to kind of elevate himself and like learn the whole podcast game, and then was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna go do it on my own now." Bye. And now he's huge.
What up, AU? Got yourself a new follower over on Twitch. We appreciate that.
Let's
Good morning,
go.
Ms. Leslie. No, I just like that line. You'll never outweigh the happiness and unity sports bring, so you can eat shit. That is just so perfect.
This is all our parents' fault because they started giving out the participation trophies when we were kids. Everybody got a trophy, so now everybody has to get a piece of candy. Everybody's got to get one slice of pizza. It's just like, no, I get two, you get one, and it's okay.
Everyone's got to get $150,000 dinner.
Steps I'm telling you, I remember vividly the first time I ever received a participation trophy. And we were 9 years old at the district tournament in baseball for All-Stars. And we went out there and we shit the bed. We went 2-0, played bad baseball, didn't deserve to fucking win. And we're leaving. They like call us after the game. You got to line up on the damn foul line there, and they give you a little trophy or whatever. And I remember walking out the car and looking at my mom and dad and being like, what is this? What is this for? And they said, well, they're starting this thing where they want everybody to get a trophy and show that they earned something by. I was like, but we sucked. And I threw that trophy in the garbage.
That's good. Yeah, I bet your mom and dad let you do it too.
My dad was very proud right there. My mom was once again, this was all new and stuff too, but it's like, if you don't want it, you don't have to keep it. I'm like, I didn't earn it. They wasted money on these.
Dude, how many of those kids on your team, all they showed up for was the Coke and the snack after the game?
Not just on my team, buddy. They were all over the ballpark there. There's some of them kids walking out with that trophy just proud as shit. Although he went 0 for 9 with 7 Ks in the tournament, but he's happy about that trophy.
Dude, I will be 100% honest. The after game snacks, like the Gatorade and little treat bags that some parents would do after like a soccer game or something like that, those were amazing, whether you won or lost.
I was pissed if I lost.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I didn't want shit after I lost.
I didn't either.
Keep your fucking team Coke.
I mean,
Jeremy,
a Gatorade
number 9 hitter,
always good.
Will, were you the number 9 hitter? It's okay if you were.
If I lost, dude, I wanted to go take BP.
Number 9 hitter? No, I was 2 or 3, depending.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but if I lost, I was going to take BP or something.
And this is funny. Steps will know this. I'm glad you're here today, Steps. Eric Swalwell. Have you seen this at all yet, Steps?
Yeah, Eric Swalwell's an idiot, but yes, go ahead.
Yeah. He says he's replying to Dave Portnoy's post about, Dave made, chimed in on the political stuff and the war in Iran and basically said, hey, we don't know shit about nothing, all right? Quit overreacting, freaking out about stuff you don't know about. Swallow says, stick to sports. You're at least half right there. Your whining ass ain't going to an Iran battlefield anytime soon. It'll be poor kids from where I grew up. Life must be pretty comfy from your suite. Stick to judging your favorite pizza. The adults will sort out the wars.
You don't listen.
You don't go at.
You don't do. This is what he does. Like you don't go at him. No matter if he's wrong, he's going to win.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, I've never heard of you, but a quick Google search said you were literally removed from the House Intelligence Committee for having your office infiltrated by a Chinese spy named Fang Fang. Can't even make it up. Maybe sit out the national security lecture. Politicians, man. And then he goes, call me crazy. I like my politicians not to get tricked by foreign spies.
Is she a spy?
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Named Fang Fang?
Yeah. And she was like in his circle and had him wrapped around her finger.
And she was on his penis.
I started to say, it wasn't what she was wrapped around.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was getting the job done. By all means.
Says Dave is a piece of Dave has his moments. I mean, I don't like or dislike Portnoy. I like a lot of the stuff he does or whatever. He's a fucking character, dude.
He is a character, man. He ain't afraid to tell him.
Sure shit ain't. She was. Oh, the chat knows. The chat knows. Real quick, let's recap what happened in the NBA yesterday, and then we got to teach Step about highlights. Today's our highlight education day, Crick.
Fantastic. Let's do it. I'm ready to talk highlight. Basketball sucks.
I agree.
Oh, the Knicks in the Spurs winning streak. They snapped their 11-game winning streak, 114-89 win yesterday. There was Karl Anthony Towns got a foul called on him for knocking over Wemby, and Beardo showed us that video of him yesterday, and I saw that clip, and it reminded me so much of that video he was showing us. But he was like, "He's 7'5", 260. How am I able to knock him over like that? Like, he shouldn't fall over that easy. This shouldn't be a foul." It was kind of funny. Gesture thing.
Steps, did you see that video of Carl that Beardo showed yesterday and how Karl Anthony Towns talks?
Yeah, I know he's got a little sassy streak to him.
He sounds like he'd hold a penis in his mouth.
Dude, yeah. I've seen tons of clips of him talking super guy. Yeah,
That was my first time, my first introduction. What did Beardo call him? Not spicy, but what do you call him?
I know, zesty.
Zesty.
Yeah. This is a thing, dude. You guys are just now into this, but this is a thing. Like Karl Anthony Towns is zesty.
I had no idea.
Oh, you should hear like clips of him running up and down the court talking to players on the court, and he sounds totally gay.
I had no idea until yesterday. And I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have it on the bingo card. I didn't.
It's on the bingo card.
Bad beat yesterday. If you took the Cavs, they get a 106-102 win over the Nets, but they do not come close to covering the number. Yikes!
If he's straight, he beat gay. I'll tell you that.
He did. He
Straight,
fought it.
He fought it and beat it. There's some people in this world that can do it, and he's one of them. Very few.
Yeah.
Bulls get a 120-97 win over the Bucks. That was a big cover for them. Triple double by Josh Giddey there. Dude, I told you, quick, the Nuggets, man.
The Nuggets are fucking dead to me.
I told you they can't. I tried warning you. I tried, and look at almost another triple double from Jokic. They just can't beat a good team.
Last night, I'm done with these fucking bums. I'm ready to bet against them in every way I can. They suck.
Bet them to win the title.
They're like 8-point favorites too.
They're
be fine.
It's only like 2.5 or something.
Oh, okay.
You'd rather them get this over with now and be ready for the playoffs.
I fully expect when we get to the playoffs, you're not going to want to bet against the Nuggets.
Joker will put up 50 if he needs to.
If they don't get Aaron Gordon back in a relatively quick fashion and can let him adjust back into the lineup before the playoffs, you can bet against this team in the first fucking round.
They do need him back.
Gotta have him. That guy don't do nothing great, but he does a lot of stuff really good.
And he's athletic.
Grizzlies 125-106 win over the Pacers. Was that Walter Clayton Jr. 7 points, 14 assists, and 4 steals.
Dang, dude! The other day, I saw this. Speaking of steals, we lost the damn game because we blew a 12-point lead at halftime. But Tennessee the other day, Jacoby Gillespie in the first half had 15 points and 7 steals in the first half.
Dude, to get like 2 or 3 steals in a game alone is really hard.
The previous game in Alabama, he had 24 points and 2 steals. But yeah, in the first half, I don't know how many he ended with, but he had 15 points and 7 steals in a single half of basketball. That's insane.
If I'm an NBA GM, I don't care what type of offensive player they are. I'm getting a guy like that can steal. Like Dyson Daniels for the Hawks is like that point guard, but like plays lockdown defense, has a motor, gives 100% effort. Those are pesky players that get in the heads of the guys they're got. Like you don't have to be physical, but you can be both, I guess. Well, Karl Anthony Towns beat Gay. We established that, but I like the zestiness. I think you need a little zesty. There's some zesty football players out there too. What's his name? The cornerback that played at Florida State. It was like he came at me. He was in the locker room afterwards. What is his name? Jalen Ramsey is zesty. You ever seen his clip?
No.
You ever seen his clip in the? Oh my God, he might have beat Gay too, because I can't believe you haven't seen that. It's worse than Karl Anthony Towns. Like he rolls his eyes and like gives diva and everything.
I believe you. Hawks 135-101 win over the Blazers. That was an easy cover for the Hawks. Pistons 106-92 win over the Magic. Celtics defeat the Sixers 114-98. Thank you, Jaylen Brown, for getting to 8 rebounds. You're the real MVP. I had Thunder and Lakers in the NBA Survivor. That came through. I also, Crick, this is why you, when you want to do a parlay, but you don't want to do a money line parlay because both these teams were double-digit favorites. I took the Thunder minus 10.5 instead of the minus whatever 15.5 they were. And I parlayed it with Lakers minus 5.5. I just took the lines down a little bit, got even money on it. Winner.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah. Thunder defeat the Mavs, Clippers defeat the Pelicans, and Lakers defeat the Kings. What do we got today?
Bunch of losers.
Oh, only 4 games today, huh?
Good.
Bad team. The system play today, though. Bad team versus or good team versus bad team. Over 224.5 is what you want.
The Rockets and the Wizards.
Yeah.
Sure.
Up to over 228.5.
Play the video I just sent you on Twitter when you get a chance. The zesty.
Celtics Bucks.
Jalen
Celtics
Ramsey.
7.5 point favorites. Celtics on a back-to-back. Bucks just got blown out last night. Watch out for the Bucks tonight. Just saying.
You should probably just be blind betting unders in Celtics games at this point.
It's true.
Like
Steps,
really
they
under
took
last
that
night.
total down. There was a total the other day. I don't know if you saw it. It opened at like 210.5. By the time we were done with the show, it had already dropped to like 204.5, and it didn't even come close to breaking 200.
I don't think it was like 92 to 87 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Nobody broke 100.
No, it wasn't at 90. It was like 92. Maybe it was 97.82. I think it was.
Something like that. Nobody broke 100. I do know that.
Yeah. You get another chance to get redemption with your Nuggets tonight, Cricks. They're
Thank
taking
you.
on the Jazz, 11.5 point favorites.
Fuck themselves. You bet the over in this game tonight. Just bet the over.
Just like I'm so glad I didn't put it in. I didn't bet against the Penguins yesterday. Did you see what they did?
I bet them.
5-0.
I bet them, buddy. I just put that money back in the account. I knew when you said all that, I was like, yeah, this is the play of the day right here.
Clippers are 1.5 point favorites over the Warriors tonight too. So yeah, the two system plays they would be over in the Nuggets Jazz and the Rockets Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Parlayed, smothered, covered, sprinkled, tinkled, all that.
What'd you do? Oh, you sent it on in a chat. Where's the
You're
volume?
gonna look at Jalen Ramsey different after this. Just to warn you. So if you like him, don't. If you want to look at him the way you look at him now, just don't watch it.
That guy's a hell of a football player, but he's kind of a jackass.
How old was he?
I don't know how long ago this was.
He's probably early 30s.
No, I meant in this.
Oh, and this probably, I don't know.
This was probably like his second or third year, maybe.
Good morning,
it was
Emma.
early. It was early in his career.
Game over with. You still mad because I was locking you up? All right, go sleep on that. I ain't trying to hear that after the game.
So you vowed that he wouldn't get in your head. But you managed to get in his head, you think?
What you think? You tell me. You tell me. Anytime I lined up on him. Yeah, y'all go watch that. Y'all tell me who got in who head. He came up to me after the game. You feel me? Y'all tell me who got in who head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty zesty.
I could see it, Steps. Yeah.
That's borderline. I don't know what to
Borderline.
say. Don't know what to tell you.
I can't believe you made me watch that.
Good football player though.
Who's he even talking about there?
I don't know. It's one of his rivals. He was locking somebody down. It was a receiver.
That guy's a hell of a football player, but he is kind of a jackass too.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Someone, everyone keeps predicting that Mac Jones is going to be the next Sam Darnold. We have some breaking news.
I hope the Falcons didn't sign him.
No, he's still in the Niners for one more year.
Okay.
But he's on his path to become the next Sam Darnold. He's getting his mind right. Mac Jones, breaking. This is the big breaking news we had to tell you guys. Mac Jones and his longtime girlfriend, Sophie Scott, have broken up. They've been dating since 2019 when he was at Alabama.
He's locked in.
He's locked in.
Hell yeah. The 49ers might not want to let him get away.
Maybe Sam Darnold wasn't ever bad. He just played for the Jets for a while.
Uh-oh. We got some we got our first, I think one of our first trades this season.
That's
Texans
good.
Browns agreed to terms to trade starting right tackle Titus Howard to Cleveland in exchange for a 5th round pick.
God,
The Texans love to trade tackles.
if I was Titus
Dude.
Howard, I would hate my life this morning.
Why would you want to take any of the Texans linemen? Also, Steps, did you see that the whole Cleveland Browns offensive line is becoming free agents? Every single
They're
one
in
of them.
trouble. And
In trouble. They've been in trouble.
I'm not saying Stefanski's like a great coach, but it didn't help losing. They shouldn't have fired him, but he's probably in a better situation now. I think he's a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns are never going to win anything.
They're not. Dude, their GM spends draft night prank calling other GMs.
Their
Like,
owners are jackasses too.
the
that
whole
shit-
organization.
Hey, at least they're not like Aaron Glenn who fell asleep at the combine.
He's a jackass too, dude.
Did you see that?
He fell asleep at the combine.
Yeah, I mean, it was an honest, like, he's up there in the box, and who knows if they're scouting this position or not, but it just happened to be when the camera panned to him, he was like this.
He is a
And
coordinator.
like 30 seconds later, they panned to him, and he's like,
Somebody told him like, "Hey man, wake up, wake up."
yeah. Which, I mean, you get it. I mean, it's like
Dude,
anyone could have done that.
And those combines and stuff like that, especially if you got players that, I mean, just nod off for just a second, you know. I mean, that could happen.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys talk about whatever you want. I'll be back in a second, then we'll talk.
Okay. I have to ask you something, Cricket.
Ask me, sir.
Aaron Glenn, obviously, I mean, we know that he's probably not gonna last in New York. A lot of people wouldn't.
Is he zesty?
No, he's not. He's the opposite of zesty.
Yeah, no, he's.
But I would. Do you? And I like the fact that Will's gone for this. But do you think if they would have hired Belichick instead of Glenn, that he could have fixed that franchise a little bit?
I don't think anybody can
100%.
Nobody can fix that fucking trash. Nobody.
It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to get like a Dan Campbell, like somebody who's gonna be able to like get people to invest in it and believe in it.
You could resurrect Vince Lombardi from the dead and take him up there, and he couldn't do shit with that team.
But how do you fix it though? You got to fix it by you got to get a guy like what Marcus Freeman's doing at Notre Dame, where no one believes that they could win, and you got to get somebody in there that can make you believe that it's possible.
I don't know why there would be any belief. I've watched the Jets suck my entire life. Outside of bum ass Mark Sanchez's little AFC runs there, that they didn't really win anything there either. But that team has been garbage my whole damn life, and they're showing no signs, just like the damn Browns, no signs of going up anytime soon, or that they even care to go up.
I think you're right. I think it has to do with a lot with ownership, front office. Like, I mean, look at the Cowboys. As long as Jerry Jones is the owner, like he holds them back, you know?
100%. That's why they won't never win a championship in that guy's lifetime. And he's trying to say they're going to spend more money in free agency and all this shit, yada, yada, yada.
I always think about, like, if you're like an Arthur Blank who is literally on his deathbed, right? He's 80-something years old. He still is involved in the day-to-day operations of the Falcons and the Atlanta United and making decisions. And it's like, at what point in time do you realize you're 87 and it's time to fucking either throw everything in the bucket and go after something? Stop acting like you're going to be around for the next 10 or 15 years, because you're not.
Right. And
so either sell the team or try to win.
And Megatron saying the Jets were good with Parcells when there was Pennington and Curtis Martin. I mean, decent, good to stretch. What'd they ever fucking win?
They were elevated because they had a good coach.
That's what'd they ever fucking win? Ain't nobody got any like old Super Bowl champ shirts from the Jets. Where y'all hiding those? Probably in Haiti, where they sent them down there because they can't sell them up here because it ain't fucking true.
Chad Pennington. Wasn't he like the king of like the short throw? Like he didn't really have an arm.
That's the thing. I don't even know what the fuck Chad Pennington would be known for.
He still wore the big face mask. He was like one of the last quarterbacks to do that.
Awesome. Congratulations. Fantastic. Jets are trash. Gonna be trash.
I agree.
And then they'll just keep this revolving door of coaches, and they'll give that guy like 22 games to do it. He'll get one full season. He'll be fired by the second month of the next season, like Aaron Glenn's going to be done. And you ain't never going to be able to build any stability in that franchise, just like the damn Browns. There's certain teams that ain't coming out of the cellar, man.
Could you imagine? I would like being an NFL coach or like a professional coach on any level. I guess collegiate as well, but it's not as volatile. But could you imagine like it being a professional coach has to be not only one of the coolest jobs, but also one of like the most nerve-wracking, anxiety. Like you don't know where you're going to live. You don't know if you're going to have a job. You know, you're always going to probably stay and work and you're going to have a job somewhere, but you just don't know where it's going to be. You never can really lay any grassroots down unless you're freaking working for a Nick Saban or somebody.
Kyle Shanahan over the years.
And you'll have to forgive me, whichever one of y'all said about the Joe Namath jersey, you'll have to forgive me for not counting the 1969 Super Bowl because my dad was in kindergarten.
Yeah, he was still in his dad's nutsack at that time.
So no, my dad was in 1969. My dad was 5 years old in kindergarten.
There you go.
So forgive me for not counting the Joe Namath fucking Super Bowl for the Jets. By the way, yeah, they won it, but they were huge underdogs in that one. That's where the whole guarantee shit came from. Fuck the Jets. I've decided, fuck them.
Clearly.
I don't understand how some of these franchises in these major markets and stuff can be such garbage. It makes zero sense to me. For one, I can understand having a down year or two, but literally having a down 3 or 4 decades, give me a break, dude. I can't believe they shouldn't be allowed to charge fans to get in these games. That should be like the same thing as relegation in soccer. You should have to give away the tickets the next season to your games.
Right. But then you've got like organizations like a Tampa Bay Rays in baseball who are not in a major market, can't like spend a lot of money, but figure it out. Like they figure out how to win through the farm. Like you got to figure it out. The Jets just don't have smart people running the operation there.
No, it's very clear. It's right there in front of us, and the proof's in the pudding.
Could you imagine being a Jets and a Mets fan? Jesus, there's a lot of those people.
Yeah, our buddy Mr. Strauss is like that.
Oh, I hate those people.
They hate themselves.
They should. Crap teams, crap fans.
Miss Leslie has no faith in her Browns to win a championship.
Oh, that's right, Miss Leslie.
Browns, where's Buku at? I haven't heard Buku come in here and say sports. He hasn't been in the chat in a while.
He's been a busy man. He got baseball season started up and everything. He's just a busy man right now.
That's true.
And remodeling his bathroom, baseball starting. Coach. I learned that he's coached to some people. I learned that.
Hey, Steps, when I eventually come down there, which I'm going to try to do this summer, we go golfing. Will you be my caddy and my driver?
Yeah. Cricket always talks about how
you drive the car and you just be my caddy.
He has so much fun. They just hang out at the house, and Cricket never invites me up to hang out.
You're always welcome. You know where I live, man. Come on. I'm here every day. I work from home.
I do know where you live. Listen, Cricket, I'd probably just drive up there to hang out on the porch for an hour or two someday.
All you got to do, man. I'm here. I work from home.
Sit in the studio.
Yep.
The studio.
It'd be tough to get you in the studio right now, bro.
It's studio.
It's slam packed right now. But if you can get a seat in here, you go ahead.
Y'all don't know, Cricket drives down to his local where you got little storage bins. He pays $99 a month, and he sits in a little storage bin down there and does the show live.
That's what it feels like right now. Straight up, I got shit stacked to the ceiling in this damn room, man. Oh,
I kind of believe that. Too.
I'm getting him a desk for wherever. That's your wherever you're moving.
Oh
to,
no,
that's
when we get to the new spot, bro. I'm building stuff up. I'm gonna build shelves back by. Like I'm gonna build one of these and stuff, so where I can have all the cubby holes I want. I'm gonna build my little puck thing to be able to hold those up there. I'm gonna have it going on in the new spot. I'll have the room all to myself. And I won't have to be moving stuff back and forth when the boys come down. Oh, it's gonna be big time.
You might be able to actually hang up your Tennessee sign, like
I'm got so many. I'm gonna hang up cestas and Tennessee signs and all kind of stuff, dude. It's gonna be dope.
That is dope. I tee off with Bureau just so we can pick fights with old ladies together.
Beardo's not afraid to cuss an old lady out in a hurry. I love it. Beardo's my kind of people.
I want Steps with me just because I know Steps will keep an eye when he'll make sure we don't miss the cart girl. And the drinks and food come by.
Yeah.
I'll flag them down.
Get you some hot chogs.
I'll just be like, Steps, I just need
sandwich.
I just need my 8-iron here. Why don't you go drive and go find the lady and come back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I already know you'll be like, I love a guy like you at the golf course, because you're the type of guy that's like, go buy 12 beers, get you 6, get me 6, just go get them. Like you don't care about how much they cost or where they come from.
Just there, have a good time
and bring back.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't need a golf bag in there, we totally strap a cooler in where your golf bag goes.
There you go.
It's true too.
We'll make that work.
And we'll record it so it'll be a tax write-off. That's all we need.
100%.
Speaking of which, hey, let's get into some. I don't know. That was a terrible transition. Let's get into some highlight.
Speaking
is-
of tax write-offs,
It is. I don't know. It was a
We're
terrible.
still early in the
transition.
season, right? You're still early
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the year.
Week 4? Is this
About
starting
that.
week? Yeah,
About
yeah.
week 4.
This is so Mondays we do highlight education where we kind of see what's going on, talk about highlight, but kind of catch up with where we are in the season and the standings and all that good stuff. But this is the World Highlight League, the fastest handball sport on the planet. Crick, why don't you tell people a little thing or two that they need to know about highlight?
Oh, okay. Well,
Threw 'em
this
on.
stuff is freaking fantastic, dude. If y'all have not watched this, like Will said, the fastest ball sport on the planet, man. They got this ball's about as hard as like a cue ball on the damn pool table or something. But they're out there slinging this thing around 150 plus miles an hour, man. You got a lot of ex-athletes. You got some people that come over from across the big pond to play because it's very popular over in Spain and things like that. But it's recently gotten a lot bigger in America, and we have the World Highlight League here down in Miami now. And you have some ex-athletes from like the University of Miami and things like that. So you got a lot of different really good athletes out here.
We have
on the
Super
court.
Bowl champions playing highlight.
You do, man. Guys like Jedden out there that won a Super Bowl championship with the Indianapolis Colts back in 2006, I believe. But yeah, this is great stuff, man. It's fun to bet on. You can bet it over on DraftKings Sportsbook, I think FanDuel, and if you're in Florida, you can bet it on Hard Rock Bet. If you're looking at for in DraftKings, you go over your little sidebar, go down right under hockey, highlights right under that. You click on that World Highlight League, they'll pop all the odds up for you for the championship stuff right now. But this is played on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Tuesday through Thursday, they start at 3 p.m. Eastern time. On Fridays, they'll start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you'll go check the odds about 3 hours before, you'll be able to see all the match odds and things like that. You'll have a lot more stuff available to bet on. But this is great stuff, man. If y'all ain't checked it out, you need to.
Here's a little highlight of what we're talking about. Hold on, let me get the.
Out to the rebote goes Sherry, makes a save. Etchberry, fine catch. Powerful backhand follows. Dropping. Sherry makes a save. Aratz is there. Midcourt, backhand to the inside, and Dubia comes up with the catch.
And it's like
What they got to do, you can only let it bounce once.
Yeah, kind of like tennis can be comparable to tennis and stuff like that, but you got to catch it. And you also have to keep the ball moving in your cesta the whole time. For the record, we have permission from the World Highlight League to use all these clips and stuff, so don't copyright us, YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. But here you're gonna see a pretty cool point scored here in about a couple seconds. Let's see.
A bullet to the back wall. Etcheberry calls for the rebote. Goes Sherry, picks it up on the bounce, winds up. Drop shot to the inside. Aratz reads it, returns the.
Did you see that?
Ooh, that was dirty.
Drop shot.
He put some funk on that one.
By the way, this was sick by Gosherry, who's the #1 highlight player in the world. This was sick right here. And then what Aratz was able to do was just fake him out, as you saw there. He acted like he was about to launch that thing and instead dropped it in.
Calls for the rebote. Goes Sherry, picks it up on the bounce.
Because that, by the way, that catch that he just made, he made it look easy. It is super hard. And look how he has to look at his body,
dude. Look what kind of athletes you got to be to make that. If you think this is easy, once again, shout out to Julie and Scott at the World Highlight League. They sent Will and I both cestas, and I got out in the front yard with Buku, messing around with the cesta, just throwing a tennis ball now, trying to control this thing some. It is not easy to control, and you got to get your body all contorted in crazy ways like that, throw the shots. And the guy that's about to put the shot on him after this is his brother, by the way.
Yeah.
Winds up. Drop shot to the inside. Aratz reads it. Returns the drop
Dude,
shot.
he threw the old 12-6 curveball out of that thing, man.
Mm-hmm. You sure did. This, by the way, is what a cesta is right here. Now, it looks easy out there. This is not that wide. This is not wide at all.
Nah, dude. And once
And
again,
you're trying to catch that ball that's flying up to 150 miles an hour.
Oh, it can go faster than that, man. It's on average at 150 miles an hour. And you got to catch it in there, and you have to keep it rocking, the ball rocking. If you, like, stop the ball, then you lose the point. Like, you have to be able to – that's why you'll see them doing all this crazy stuff where they're rocking back and forth, trying to get their momentum. But, yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Dude, that's crazy because to that freeze frame that I had, just to see that angle, like I just stumbled upon that, but just to see that angle because he needs to get his momentum going that way and the way he needs to launch it. But it's the reason why he's the #1 highlight player in the world. If you just watch it, you don't realize all the crazy things they're doing with their body out there.
Well, it's like any other professional sport, man. You sit and you watch these guys play on TV, and they make it look so easy because they are pros. It ain't that damn easy. I promise you. Try it.
Yeah. It isn't. But we do have current standings. Cyclones, the defending champs, are on top of the leaderboard, tied with the Chargers, 2.5 points on the season. If you get an outright win, you get a full point. If you tie, which happens a lot so far this season, you get half a point. That's why you see the halves there and all those ties. And then obviously, if you lose, you get a loss. But Cyclones, Chargers are at the and the Devils. And the Devils. We got 3 teams tied in first. I love the new scoring system that they've tweaked it over the years since we've been covering it. This is, I think, the first time back-to-back seasons they've kept pretty much the same scoring system, because this one works so well, because these teams are going to be in the hunt all season long. Whereas beforehand, you have an injury or two, a team starts off slow, or they get injured in the middle of the season. It's sometimes a little too much to overcome. Whereas this way, it keeps the pack tighter, so everyone's alive until the final week of highlight to make the playoffs. The top 4 teams make the playoffs. Then you got 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and whatnot. But
dude, I just thought of something.
Hmm.
Megatron's comment down there. Highlight is like, for those of y'all old heads like us that played wall ball when you were a kid, it's like wall ball on steroids, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is. Oh,
it just clicked. I don't know why that's never clicked before, but I was like, dude, that's how we explain it to people that don't understand. It's wall ball on steroids.
Absolutely. We'll be covering highlight all season long. They play their matches Tuesday through Friday. We'll preview each match tomorrow morning. We will preview the Fireballs and the Cyclones. Should be a good match. We also will be talking about betting, because that's what we do on the channel. We like to bet, and you can bet with us over on DraftKings. If you go over here, A to Z Sports, you go down to hockey. Right below hockey's highlight, you click the World Highlight League. They'll have about 3 hours before the match, they'll have all the match odds up, but they have obviously the futures odds of who's going to win this whole thing. I still think the Renegades plus 450 is a good value bet right there. But I will be posting, we're getting better at this, trying to post our actual picks, screenshots of them over on X at GameOn_picks. But you can bet this over on DraftKings, or if you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet them at Hard Rock Bet. But that is the World Highlight League. Links to all their stuff. If you want to get to know it better, go to their website, check it out, or just go to their YouTube page and check out all their shorts and stuff. It's great to get a feel for this. But you can watch this on ESPN3, FUBO TV, or their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is pretty awesome. That's how, if I watch it, that's usually how I tune is via YouTube. But go check out the World Highlight League. They're a sponsor of this show. Go support the people that support us, and I promise you're gonna enjoy this sport. We stumbled into it. We were newbies to it a couple seasons ago, and we've grown to love it, and I think you guys will too. Plus, we love winning bets in highlight. There a lot of plus money bets,
and everybody's money's green, sir.
Absolutely. But that's the World Highlight League. Go check them out. Links to all their stuff will be in the description of this stream or this video, depending on how you're watching it.
Booyah.
Booyah.
All right, boys. I'm going to hop out for just a second because I got to let the dog out and stuff this morning for the show. Steps, what you doing, man? You want to come hang out with me and Grass?
Yeah, I can probably hang out with you.
All right. Well, cool. I'll shoot you in about here in a minute.
Seeing you more?
Huh?
Are we going to start seeing you more, Steps?
Okay, so you may be honest with you what happened?
Well, you can tell me after Crick leaves. Crick said
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go. You can tell me again here in a minute over on Crick's Corner. But, yeah, chat, be safe. Good luck to y'all today. We'll see you tomorrow. Boys, have a good day and all that. We'll see you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning.
Later, buddy. Have a good one.
Peace.
Okay,
it's just my it's the start of the new year, so my work schedule's changed a little bit.
Keep talking. I'm here. Just realized it's freezing outside.
I've been working on Sundays lately, so luckily football season's been over, but outside of that, yeah, I've been trying to start this little side business with cards and stuff. So I've been going to some card shows, been buying some cards, flipping some cards. I think I've sold about almost 100 cards already on my eBay store. So quickly learning that I would much rather sell them in person, but been doing that a little bit. And then, yes, my personal life, I have been working a little bit more on days. I used to have pretty much a set schedule, and that has not been the case as of late. So hopefully we've got that ironed out. But yeah, I'll be joining on different days. It won't be Thursdays and Sundays moving forward. It'll be hopefully 2 days a week still. But probably Thursdays for sure, just maybe a different day. So hopefully by football season, that's not the case though, because I love joining you guys every Sunday on the roundtable. So hopefully by Sunday, by football season, I'll have all that stuff worked out. But luckily, baseball season, we've got 162 games, and we play pretty much 7 days a week. So that shouldn't be a thing for me. But football season, I gotta get that figured out. By the time football season comes around, I can't be working Sundays. So I'll get that figured out though, for sure. But you gotta work this morning.
Yes, I do. I just realized it's going to be 50 today, but just because it's going to be 53 today doesn't mean it's not 28 degrees out there right now. And I'm like, oh, my car's probably frozen over. But yeah, dude, yeah, I hope you get this stuff all worked out by football season. We need you.
Yeah. No, it's been this is the bad time of the year in between work resetting. I work in retail, so they just like to do everything at the beginning of the year. So all the changes come at the beginning of the year every year. So it's just kind of like getting past that and just readjusting. Luckily, I do work in retail, but luckily I'm not like a front end cashier, so I get to make my own schedule, and I do have some liberties there that most people don't in the retail world. But yeah, it gets a little crazy this time of year. But by baseball season, by summer, we'll get it all ironed out.
Oh, I know. I thought we'd be hearing more from you because baseball's coming up. But one of these days when you get a free time, even if it's nighttime or whatever, we should do a stream and just take a look at what we can find on Kalshi in the futures market with baseball, where we can maybe find some value. I think it'd be a fun stream. I can't believe you're starting a new business, and the one guy that that has a massively addictive personality you don't think to talk to about.
Well, because I just kind of listen. These card breaks, I don't know if you've ever paid attention to them.
They're cool.
And like I said, amongst us, I wouldn't be doing it to make money. I'd be doing it for fun. Be doing it to give people an opportunity to have a good chance to, have a little bit of fun. But these people who do it for a living are buying a box of cards that cost $150, and there's 30 teams of
or more than that. Some of them are more than that.
Some are more than that. But let's say you buy one box for $150. There's people who will buy $20 for one team. You got 30 of them, so do the math.
Oh no, I've seen ones that like there'll be those kind of boxes, a little bit more expensive box than that, but people will, depending on the team. So like if you wanted the Chiefs, for example, you pay $100 to get them, or it'd be like 40 for like the Jets or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah,
and
those are cool
with money. These guys might make $350, $400 back, and then take the 150 off top of that, and all they do, and then they get to open the cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the cards, they don't get to keep them, but they're making, $350 to open baseball, basketball, or
and plus whatever they, if they grow their channel, whatever they make from streaming and whatnot. But it's like guaranteed you're making that money. It's a lot of work because one, you got to go find the boxes, and the two, you got to ship the cards out to everyone.
Yeah, the shipping part that's the work, but everything else is fun.
Yeah. But once you get used to it, you can get a system down. You got to figure out how you're going to get people to pay you, and then where you're going to have their info. Well, locals would be good for it too, because you have access to, like, if they want to share it with you, their
you ever heard of Whatnot? The Whatnot
sounds
app?
familiar. I haven't looked into it, but I think I've heard of that. Is that how they do it?
Short 10-second auctions, and you can sell anything on there. It doesn't have to be sports cards or memorabilia. You can sell a toaster on there. You can sell anything on there, and you can put a card up for 10 seconds, and people overpay because they don't know the price of the cards. And it's just like, you'll put a $10 card up there, and somebody's going to end up paying $25 for it.
It is cool though. What up, Jamie? That is cool though, that Will ain't got
there on the over.
Yeah. No, what's cool about that is like for a day's work, or 6 hours of work, if you count the stream, depending on how long you want to stream and whatnot, it's like you've got like a guaranteed amount of money that you're going to make.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's just side. I'm not looking to be one of these guys who is investing 10 grand into these card lots and selling them. I want to do it for fun. I want to do it.
Yeah, but if you got 32 people that threw you $20 and all bought a team, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I would do that. I would run that separately, but like amongst us and amongst what we do here and on Friday nights and stuff, it would be strictly a break-even thing for me. I wouldn't be making any money off of anybody, and I would just be doing it for fun for everybody.
Yeah, do it that way as you start out, and then once you start figuring it out, and if you're gonna push forward with it, then you start making a little bit of money off of it. You guys got me. I've been auto hunting on Whatnot. It's great. You guys, you're gonna send me down a rabbit hole now. I'm gonna go on to Whatnot.
What? Don't download the app. Those Legos you're talking about that you were showing me earlier. Guarantee people are selling those on Whatnot right now. Built that you can buy built or buy in the box. You can get some crazy ass shit on there.
This is good.
Guarantee that's on there, and see somebody will run that for a 5-second auction, and just people keep swiping, and I guarantee that's on there too. You could throw that on there, and probably somebody would spend double the price of what you paid for it. People are bored, dude.
The Lego store, they have them right there.
Not everybody has a Lego store around them. That's the problem.
That is true. And you don't usually see those ones like your Walmarts or Targets or something.
And you swipe right. So like if it's at $3 and you swipe and everybody else is swiping, you might swipe and it's at $9 and now you're the winner at 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it gets crazy.
That sounds awesome.
It is. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, but download the app.
I know.
9-year-old daughter was there too. I think it was the first.
Well, we're gonna raid.
Watched him on
Crick and Grass guys. Steps is gonna head over there. And I'm gonna head to work. Good show today. Thanks for joining us, buddy. This was fun. It was good seeing you.
I'll be back Thursday.
That's where he lives.
Thursday, yes.
Here in America, that's where
his
home is. So
maybe I'll bring
You
something.
can play some highlight bets with us.
And he was
Maybe I'll bring a baseball future or two for you.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do that. But one of these nights, we can do a late night one or something like that, and really deep dive into it. You know me, I love futures bets in any sport. And when I got my baseball guy on, it's gonna be fun.
We'll do a deep dive into all the we won't go like every team win total, but we can do like more. We should definitely do Cy Youngs and MVP and all that stuff, and then maybe call out
the ones I like the most is like the team that we think and everyone's kind of sleeping on, whether it's like to win their division or something like that, that we can, get at good plus money. That maybe they start the first 6 weeks of the season, they start off really hot, and then we can sell out.
Cash it out. Yeah, because this is a different future market for us. For me, especially because I've always bet it and had to wait until the very end of the year. But now we can, like you said, we can look at this differently and maybe take advantage of a team that maybe a division that has a team that's really good, but maybe some of the players aren't going to be healthy at the beginning of the year. And we can bet on like an underdog team to maybe get off to a hot start and cash out whenever that team starts to get a little bit healthy.
I even like taking some like things that are like 85% that are pretty much locks and betting some of those and just treat it like it's a savings bond over the next 6 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Ohtani to hit 20 home runs. The only thing that would keep him from doing that is a freak injury that would keep him out half the year.
Or the Dodgers to win 80 games. You know what I mean? Like
the Dodgers to make the playoffs.
Yes. Stuff like that. That's like, it's just a savings bond. So it should be
Wemby to not be the defensive player of the year.
Now we're sweating that one out right now.
That was a savings bonds bet when we made it, though.
I still think it's going to be rough for him, but I didn't realize they were going to play him 20 minutes a game just to barely get over the threshold.
Could he sit like if they clinch or something or no?
He could, yeah. It just depends what they want to do, if they want him to get that award or not, but we'll see. Okay. Anyways, I got to go. So thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Steps, good seeing you. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early, 4:30 or 4:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.